Hey everyone, it's Lisa from Primitive Gatherings, and today I'm lucky to talk about one of the newest books that is out right now. Scrap School, compiled by Lissa Alexander, who you all know is our fearless marketing leader at Moda. She has invited several quilt makers to participate in this awesome book. Now, don't you think this might be the most beautiful quilt cover you've ever seen? And I usually don't get to be on the cover because my quilts tend to be always a little bit more on the darker side. So this one made it. How sweet is that? But in the book, Lissa has asked myself, Susan Aki, Sharon McConnell, Gudrun Erla, Kim Deal, Amy Smart, Sarah Hoochman, Mary Etherington, Amanda Jean Nyberg, and Connie Tessing. So you know the book is going to have a ton of cool projects in it. Let's take a peek. This book is published by Martingale. So you know it's going to have like the best photography in the world of publishing. What's really cool about the book is that Lissa has kind of described everybody's talents. Like she says, two of the designers who are known to me for their style are Lisa Bongean of Primitive Gatherings and Sherry McConnell of A Quilt to Life. Lissa and Sherry designed a quilt using scraps from several of their Moda lines. And then she goes on to like give each one of us a name. And they're very clever. So I'll read you mine, but I maybe a couple more, but not everyone. I call Lissa the master of micro piecing because she loves creating small patchwork with lots of fabrics. She does some sort of stitching every day, and her mantra is, the more fabrics in a quilt, the better the quilt is. As scrap quilters, I think we can all agree with that. And then she gives my website. So here are all of us pictured. And she has a really cool name for each one of us, so you'll have to read that. So here is my quilt in the book, Scrappy Dashes and Dots. Now this quilt pretty much used fabric from every one of my Moda fabric lines to date. So this is about a year old now, and it was so fun to make. These are 2-inch strips, so you're looking at 1.5 inch. And my son Jake quilted it, and he used a spice tea colored thread in the small Baptist fan quilting design. So that is my quilt in the book. Now let's visit a few others. Rolling 9 Patches. This is by Lissa Alexander. So look at how she mixes the dark cream and the light cream with scrappy reds. How beautiful is that? So Lissa also contributed several projects as well. I know she did a version of my quilt as well, but she put her own spin on it. So here's my quilt in the book, Scrappy Dots and Dashes. And then here's Lissa's version. So she changed the value and made the plus sign stick out. Look at this quilt, Sea Glass Star. Now this is by Mary and Connie, and you all know them from Country Threads. They're still quilting, good to know. And then we have, oh, this is Lissa's color option for that quilt. Ombre Butterscotch Baskets. Now this one is Lissa's as well, and she ombres from light to dark orange and from orange to brown. Get a look of the full quilt. There we go. How sweet is that? This quilt, called County Fair, is by Amy Smart. Again, the plus sign, it's kind of fun. Very scrappy, lots of colors. Ooh, look at this one, two-step. And this one is by Amanda Jean Nyberg. It's kind of rainbows, very scrappy, but it has just a little bit of a muted, light muted, not like dark and muddy, but muted colors to it. Very pretty. And this quilt, called Spin Cycle, is by Gudrun of GE Designs. So very low volume background, and their blues are making these circles. Very clever. Done in reversing, kind of dark with a light sparkle there. While at Lunch, Sarah Hutchman. She pieced this during her lunch hours. I know she still works in school. Look at how that, I love the gray with the aquas. Then we have Red, White, and Blue with Susan Aki. Again, a chubby plus sign. There it is, full out. Again, scrappy, like rainbow colors Lisa has done. This one called Charming by Sherry McConnell of A Quilting Life. Kind of a 4-patch, 9 4-patch. Beautiful. She's done that same Baptist fan quilting. Ooh, look at this one. Hidden Blocks. Lissa Alexander. Looks like she took a couple different blocks and made them come alive. It looks like she's got more than 2 blocks here, but it's amazing when you put them together what all happens. All right. Please and thank you, Kim Deal, with Kim's traditional but amped up colors. There it is, full out. Beautiful. And there's Lissa Alexander. And thank you, Lisa, for asking me to be a part of this book. I so appreciate being asked. And if you want to get your copy of Scrap School, primitivegatherings.us is where you can find it. Thanks, everyone. See you next time.
If you liked our video today, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That way you can be notified for all of our upcoming videos. We'll see you again soon.